tradition written on walls throughout halls of a Four Seasons loft. In Austin, I saw, pause, my eyes crawl to a table. Paralyzed by pairwise dice, then attend to this heaven slice of an angel wrapped in skin. Roll dice and woes of life. Love deprived, looking to revive. What's the meaning of life? One subjective paradise. Crystal chandeliers, motives reflected. Often mirrors appear clear, grinning from ear to ear. Craving and rating and grain, rekindling the flame. Closer she draws near. Stay there, remove your underwear, shove it somewhere over there. In paradise, we know our purpose. In paradise, we know what our worth is. In paradise, we manifest dreams. In paradise, truth is what you conceive. Are you my paradise? In paradise, our universe becomes one.
Sorry, I was trying to do too many things at the same time. Hello, everybody, and welcome to this edition of the Unpopular Hour. Of course, I'm at one of my favorite places, YNB, family owned and operated since 1912. They are the bank that makes things happen. And of course, I'm getting abused by the people, the young ladies that are here, your tellers, your customer service. They're abusing me. Oh, I got away with that. I don't like being able to say something I can get away with without getting in trouble. I kind of like that. They didn't hear me. But anyway, one of my favorite places. Had a great time. Got to see my big sister Carolyn, and had lunch with Randy Wright, my former college roommate at Oklahoma State. We had a good time at Louis, having lunch there. So that was fun, and just kind of talking about OSU, talking about Big 12 football, talking about Oklahoma State football, talking about Oklahoma State basketball, talking about the Thunder and how excited we are about the 21st, which is, 4 weeks away to the Thunder open up this 2025-26 season. And, of course, I have my YNB water here, of course. Thank you, Carolyn, for giving that to me. But anyway, so I'm excited about that. And, then, of course, we had this long discussion about, Gundy and how people are, it's crazy that people are so up in arms, about it. I mean, it's like, I don't get it. I mean, I do, but I don't. I'm like, what he did, 170 and 90 or whatever the record, and how he was successful, 5-time Coach of the Year, all that's been great. Coach of the Year in Big 12 in 2023, 3-time Coach of the Year in Big 12. I mean, to me, all that is great and nice, but at the same time, you got to realize that that's my guy Randy Wright talking. The commander, he's upstairs behind me. That's his office. That's at the top, right above the clock right there. That's his office right there. So I'm sure he'll be popping his head over, trying to make some sort of comment here pretty soon. But anyway, he and I were talking about it, and he and his wife Carolyn were at the game, and then of course, Kimberly, and then of course Carolyn was there. He and I were talking. See, that's him right there. See him? Yeah, we see you waving your arm back there. Yeah, we see you. Sit down and get some work done. You're president of the bank, man. Act like you're working or something. I'm gonna get in so much trouble for that. I really am. But anyway, I was talking to her. We were talking, and he was telling me that they were getting booed. The Gundy got booed, and I'm like, he what? I mean, I don't think he's ever been booed. I'm sure he probably has, but not first, whatever, the third game of the year. And the fact that happened right there for the students, fire Gundy and talk about that, I think they were done, and I believe the Board of Regents were done. But you have a lot of the fans who, the one thing about Oklahoma State fans, they are loyal. They are loyal, 100%. And a lot of people still are maybe at the point where they believe that that he got messed over. But, I mean, Randy and I were talking, or he was telling me about, he goes, his body language. I said, that's the same thing I said. He just didn't look like he wanted to be there. He didn't look like he was ready to be the coach. He didn't look like he was wanting to lead guys. And when you got your players yelling at the fans, and the fans are yelling at the players, who yells at their own players at a game? How do you yell at your own players on the sideline at a game? These are your players. The players are yelling back, so that tells me right there that he had lost the team. But once again, he lost the team last year. And I had said this before, and I said it yesterday. To me, I think that that's something that you go ahead and you say bye bye. Last year when you lose your team the way he lost his team, that's something as a person. How do you stay as a coach? You walk away. You walk away. That's what you do. You walk away. You don't keep there. You don't stay there with it. You just walk away. When you lost your team, I know when I lost my team, when I was coaching, I was like, okay, I need to stop coaching. This is not right. If you lose your team, but him being the person he is, there was no way that he was going to do that. Yes, I'm wearing a USA soccer jersey. My goddaughter's up there. Yes, I'm wearing a USA soccer jersey because I haven't got to it, Kat, but I was going to talk about how today the opening ceremonies for the Ryder Cup is today. I'm wearing my Ryder Cup tomorrow T-shirt tomorrow, but today I was wearing my USA since the opening ceremonies are supposed to be tomorrow, but because of weather, they're doing the opening ceremonies today. So I didn't want to wear my Ryder Cup shirt today. I was going to wear it tomorrow for the opening round. So, but since the opening deals is today, I did it that way. But I'm not talking about that right now. I'll talk about that in a minute. Anyway, so back to Gundy. To me, you walk away. You just do because there's no sense. I mean, what does that say about you when you know you lost your team? You're a coach. You've been doing it for 20 years. What are you doing? That's saying either the time has passed you by or it's something that you did not want to do or something that you're just going through the motions getting paid. What are you doing? And when you're not around and your players don't respect you, and that you have to get, 60 new players? You lost your team, and you stayed. But once again, Oklahoma State, the alumni and Oklahoma State people, that's what they do. They let them stay. So, I mean, to me, that's what you do. You walk away at that point. That's what I would have done. That's what most people would have done. But for him, that's not something that he could do because of his personality, and that's who he is, and that's what he's doing. Let me see. What is she saying? Cat's like, it's not your support, not supporting, but I appreciate your support. Yes, it is a USA soccer jersey. Cat, I'm looking for, what I'm looking for? I'm looking for a USA women's jersey like this. I can't find one in a double X in men. I have not been able to find one. I can find a T-shirt, but I actually wanted one of these in the women's soccer, but I have not been able to find one. So if you can find me a double X with the USA women's with the 4 stars on it, hey, I'm more than happy to do that, or 3 or whatever it is. I'd be more than happy to wear that. Okay, just saying. But anyway. I wish Gundy the best. I want Oklahoma State athletics this weekend. I'm interested to see what's going to happen because I believe that Oklahoma State will rebound. I believe that the players will be excited. I believe that they will have an opportunity to show what kind of young men that they are. On the flip side, I was talking to Carolyn. She was talking about how a lot of recruits have left. Well, yeah, if I'm going to a school, I'm going to school because of the coach, and I've said this a million times before. As a player, you're not going to the school because it's a school. You're going to the school because it's the coach. That's what separates it. It's not the school. You have no loyalty to the school unless your grandfather went there and your father went there and it's a legacy deal, then yes. But for the most part, you go to a school because of the coach. That's who you like. That's what system fits your style of play, whether it's basketball, baseball, football, soccer, hockey, whatever the sport is irrelevant. Field hockey, whatever. It's about you going to the school, going to that coach that fits what you're trying to do to help you go further your career, whether it's professionally or whatever. That's why you go to school there. It's not the school, it's the coach. And then once you've been there, then you develop the camaraderie, you develop the attachment to the school like I did Oklahoma State and like most people do, whatever school they're going to, whether it's Oklahoma State, whether it's OU, whether it's TCU, whether it's Tulsa, whether it's ORU, whether it's Kansas, whatever, it's irrelevant. You develop after a few years, you're doing it. Whereas if you're a regular person, you're going to school because that's where you want to go. You're not going for anything else other than the fact, unless you have a girlfriend or a boyfriend, that's where you want to go. But for the most part, you're going to the school that you love to be able to go to in order to graduate. But when you're an athlete, yeah, not so much. Now, there are guys who have wanted to go to OU their whole life, or they want to go to Oklahoma State their whole life, or they want to go to Alabama their whole life, or LSU, or whatever. I mean, to me, it wasn't about that. It was about the coach. Coach Killingsworth is the guy that fit my system of what I wanted to do, and then to play with Randy, of course. Those things did matter to me. So, now that being said, to get on the shirt, okay, Kat, to get back on the shirt, of course, my nice ice cold YNB water. Today is the starting opening ceremonies for the Ryder Cup. And I'm excited about the Ryder Cup simply because when you're a golf fan, which I am, this is kind of where it comes down to. Bethpage Black, of course, is where it is located at in Long Island, New York. And it's one of the toughest public courses, even though a lot of the members, a lot of people, not members, but a lot of people who play Bethpage are pissed off because the rough is smaller, it's not as high as it normally is. They made it a little bit easier for to score. And I think a lot of it is the fact that people are more interested in scoring than they are defense. When you look at the NFL, it made it more popular because there's more touchdowns scored. You're not trying to hit people. You're not trying to do all the things that you did back in the day. Basketball is the same way. It's not as physical. Now, of course, it's about the whole plumbers and all that nonsense, which is a bunch of BS, but, whatever. So here are the U.S. Ryder Cup team, and here's the European Ryder Cup team. And I think that it's pretty well evenly matched. Scotty versus Rory. Scotty's the number one player in the world. Rory's number two. Then you got Justin Thomas. You got Justin Rose. You got Cam Young. You got John Rahm. You got Sam Burns. You got Shane Lowry. You got Shoffley. And you got Tommy Fleetwood, who just won the FedEx Cup and finally got his first victory. Thank you. Way to go, Tommy. Even though you're for the European Cup, that's the last time I'm going to give you any kind of love. And then, of course, Patrick Cantley versus Ludwig Aberg. Then you got English versus McIntyre. I'm not a Robert McIntyre fan. It's just something about him just something about him that just bugs me. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just the way that he talks. Something. He rubs me the wrong way. That's the easiest way to put it. Then of course Ben Griffin and Terrell Hatton, who's been a usual member of the European Ryder Cup team. Then you got Russell Henley and Matt Fitzpatrick. I'm a Matt Fitzpatrick fan. I'm more of a Henley fan, but I am a huge Fitzpatrick fan. And then of course J.J. Spahn, who I really, really have come to like watching him play this past year. So I love J.J. And then of course Straka. I like Straka. I like him. He's okay. I'm not going to say anything bad. And then, of course, Bryson DeChambeau, and then Hogard. I think that's going to be a great matchup if they get a chance to go against each other. Now, this is not a saying who's going to go against who, because clearly Scotty Scheffler and McIlroy are not going to go against each other in singles. European is going to put their weakest person against Scotty. USA will put their weakest person against Rory. I think that they will. Then, of course, Morikawa versus Victor Hovland. And my problem with Victor's an OSU guy. So am I on his side or am I on the European side? Do I cheer for him? Exactly how do I do that? And I'm not sure exactly, do I cheer for him? Do I not? I'm not sure exactly how I do that, but I will figure it out But anyway, Bethpage Black. I'm excited about what I see from that. I'm excited about the tournament. And like I said, the reason why I'm wearing the shirt today, even though it is a soccer shirt, I am wearing it because of that. And then, see, this is the person I was talking about. She's getting ready to walk by right now. See? You're right there. You see her see right there in all black with the pink shoes? Right there, that's what I was talking about. I'm waiting for you to walk by next, Miranda. Wait for you to walk by next so I can talk about you.
Who you talking about?
No, Miranda's being mean. No, Miranda and them are being mean to me.
I mean, par for the course, though, right?
Yes, and they said they were so glad you're not here. That's what they said to me. That's
I'm
what
sure
all
they
three of
were.
them said. That they were
I'm
so
sure they.
happy.
Hey, you know what would even make their day better
What?
if you weren't there.
No, I made their day.
Oh, you
You,
made it.
yes, I
Oh,
made their day. You made their
Matt
day better
Clark.
by you not being here,
Matt
Nathan.
Clark makes days or breaks days for
No, I made their
all
day
parties
better, but you
concerned.
made their day even better because you were not here. That's what they
No,
said.
I made it better because I'll be there tomorrow.
No,
That's
that's not what
they're
they
look
said at all. That is not what they said, Nathan.
absence makes the heart grow fonder.
No, that is not true in your case. Your absence does not make their heart grow fonder for you. No.
And don't read anything into this because I know you will. But you just made that statement. Calling the kettle black right there.
See, I didn't even say anything. They're the one who made the black joke earlier in here. I didn't say anything about it earlier today.
Nothing
They
to
said
do.
that earlier. I didn't
That's
say anything.
nothing to do
I
with
would never
other than
say
the
anything.
color of
I would
coffee.
never say
That is
anything
it.
racist. I've never said anything racist in my life.
That's not racist. You're full of crap. That's not racist. That's not racist. That's racist that you
Yeah.
think that's racist.
You know what though? It doesn't even work when I try to talk trash like that. It does not work at all, bro.
No, it
It
doesn't.
does
It
not work.
doesn't.
And I've tried to
Nope.
make it work. And let me see. Oh, Kat says, tell Nathan to shut up.
Hey, no, I can't. Not on air.
No, you
Not on
can't.
air.
Not on air.
Not on air.
She said, let me see. I'm gonna tell you exactly what she said. She goes, tell Nathan to shut up. I'm mad he flaked out on bowling tonight
Oh
on
my
our team.
God. Oh my God.
Now she has to.
So here's the thing. Here's the thing. First of all, she needs to figure out how to not be sore all the time because she acts like she's 80 years old and she's not. She
Oh, what do you got? Is that my water? That is not my water. That's Casey's. That doesn't have Y&B water. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
she acts all old and all the time, but she always gives me crap, tells me she hates me, but then she tells me the real story of her in person. So really, nobody ever hears the true feelings other than me.
Okay.
So yeah, which that's okay. That's all right. She can say what she wants. I mean, so here's the thing. She invited me to be in a bowling league, right?
Right.
With her, Andrew, and a couple other people. And she said, "Well, we made the agreement we would bowl every other week. She would bowl one week, I'd bowl the next one."
That's not how it worked, bro.
No, I know. She bowled it last week. It was my turn to bowl. We became sick. I'm going to watch her. I'm not taking her to a bowling.
No,
right?
you're not doing that. No, under no
No,
circumstances.
and yeah, and so she's all, well, my kids are sick too. And I said, we don't have to bowl. Like, they can use 4 people and just use my average.
Right.
But she thinks she has to show up and be there, and she's going to complain that she hurts tomorrow.
And that's so funny. If either one of her babies were sick, she would not be there at all. Wouldn't even be up for discussion.
No.
You know, but that's how it works. Okay. Back to see anyway, watch. Look at this. You're gonna see who's watch this. Watch this attitude.
I don't have a picture, by the way.
No, she
I'm
you
just
don't?
going-
Oh, okay. Well, never mind that.
I'm just going on audio.
I'm not anyway. So my Gundy take, what is your Gundy take since I already went there? We'll go back to my T shirt in the USA soccer.
It's about time, right? Like, I mean, it should have happened probably 4 or 5 years ago. I'm just saying.
Well, he was the 2023 coach of Big 12 Coach of the Year, so I don't know about
Yeah,
that.
well, that's
2021.
Okay, so
He was 2021 and 2023.
I mean, Mark Dagnall was coach of the year. Dude, that don't mean
That's a good point. Good point.
I just when it was a Chuba Hubbard that was there.
Yeah, that was 2023.
and
Oh, that was 2021.
When he got on that and he had that stupid T-shirt on. Remember that?
Yes, 2020.
With shouldn't that have been it right there? Like,
Well,
that
to
happened.
me, what like I was trying to explain to people, you lost a lot of your players, your black players
Yeah.
and black families because of that.
With
That one thing, but you look at Dabo Sweeney, same thing with him. He has lost a lot of players simply because. My thing is this: politically, I don't care what you do. If you're a Trump fan, great. If I'm not, whatever, doesn't matter. But you can't. You have to keep that kind of stuff to yourself. I don't think that's something as a coach or as an administrator. That's something that you have to be.
When you rely on the public for
Yes.
your livelihood,
Right.
you have to take a neutral stance.
Agreed.
No matter how you feel.
I agree.
Right?
Publicly,
That's
yes.
like,
Publicly,
that's,
yes.
that's like, I agree. So that's like me
Publicly,
going
yes.
out and saying, man, I can't stand Trump. All Republicans are stupid.
Right.
I'm not going to get very low customers if I do that.
No. Yes, you will. You will. You lose customers.
So, so you can't. And by the way, just so I can set the record straight, that's not how I feel.
Okay.
But how I really feel will stay between my own ears.
Yes. Yes. But like I said, it's being public and private are two different things.
Sure.
Okay. If you can do whatever you want privately, or when you're with you among your peers. But to me, publicly, it's like, I mean, people know where I stand. I mean, it's not like I gotta, you know, announce it. I mean, clearly where I stand. But, to me, that's irrelevant. That has nothing to do with sports. It has nothing to do with what I'm doing or what you and I are doing together. So
Right.
that's irrelevant. Now, I will say this: there are some people who support him that I don't speak to anymore, at all. That I've been friends with for 30 years. I don't speak to them. We don't speak.
That's.
We don't
Are they?
speak.
Are they on the hill dying? Are they dying on the hill? Is that what they're doing?
It's
what you're
well,
speaking
it's just the things that they say and don't really take in account that I'm sitting 2 feet from
Right.
them
So it's
and
kind of like
repeating
somebody else.
and repeating some of his rhetoric while I'm sitting right there and I'm looking at him like, what are you doing?
Somebody else we both know that you've been friends with for years is said some one stupid thing, and you've apologized and still don't talk anymore, kind of like that.
He never apologized. These people have never apologized because I told them if they open their mouth around me again, I'm gonna knock all their teeth out.
Look at your phone and I'll tell you.
Yeah, because I'm just saying it's. I'm pretty sure I know who you're talking about, but no, these people are people, Nathan. I can't even repeat what they said, and I'm just looking at them like, and then the people with us are like, man, do you know Matt's sitting right there, and then they make a comment, and it's just, that's. Anyway, on a brighter subject, so I'm like I said, I'm sad that he did something great for Oklahoma State. Agreed.
Agreed. Yeah,
Okay,
that's the history of the
agreed.
sport.
He did that, and but I believe that he should have left a long time ago. And to me, especially after last year, when you lose your team, you lost your team.
Yes.
You lost your team, and yet you stayed a coach. Some people said his narcissism would not allow him to not be a coach anymore, and that probably has a lot to do with it as well. But to me, I was over it. So. Okay, now on the USA, I don't know if you don't do golf, do you?
Oh,
Because the Ryder Cup, the Ryder Cup is.
Dude, I really like Tiger Woods, and I loved watching golf when he was playing, but I don't know, man. Not recently, no.
Well, to me, the thing I like about the Ryder Cup is when it comes and the team that we have this year and the team that they have are so, to me, Nathan, evenly matched. With what we're doing and what they're trying to do.
That's the European versus the American.
Yes, yes. Oh, yeah, you're right, Nathan. I just saw what you said. You're right. Yes, yeah. You're right. I just saw it. Yeah, I just saw it. You're right. But when you look at these teams, Scotty, Rory, Justin, Justin Thomas versus Justin Rose. It's pretty close. But my problem is I'm torn because Victor Hovland being an OSU guy, but he's on a Euro team. How do I justify cheering for Victor?
I do love me some Scotty Scheffler, though.
Yeah. He's been an absolute beast, and he's been playing really well. But it took him a long time to get there. But he is 29. But he's hit his what's the word?
His prime, man. His prime.
Yeah, he's playing really well. But today, the reason why I'm wearing this shirt, and Kat got on my case about it, Nathan. She got on my case because no, it's a USA soccer shirt. So she's like, "Oh, you're wearing a soccer shirt?" I'm like, "Well, I'm wearing my Ryder Cup shirt tomorrow, my Ryder Cup T-shirt tomorrow." So I didn't want to wear my Ryder Cup because they're doing the intro stuff and all the opening ceremonies today because of the weather. It's supposed to be maybe weather or maybe not tomorrow. So they're doing all the opening ceremonies today instead of tomorrow. So that's why I wore the USA, because the only USA thing I got is this to represent our country since the opening ceremonies is today. And then I'll wear my Ryder Cup shirt tomorrow for the opening day, for the actual opening matches tomorrow for Ryder Cup, which I'll be watching all day. And then, of course, Tomorrow night is NFL, which is a whole different story. But I don't know how much of that I'm going to be able to watch because I've got it. We've got it from 4 to 6. I've got to do the funeral stuff for my mom, or my mom who took over for my mom for her funeral stuff is tomorrow, the viewing, and then our deals at Santa Fe. Our gala, the JFK gala, is tomorrow night. So I'll be doing that tomorrow night. So my day will be nice and full tomorrow. I got a full day tomorrow. So I'm golf in the morning. Then we got to do the show at 2 o'clock. Then turn around and I got to go and be at the funeral home by 3:30. So when they're doing the viewing at 4 to 6, we're gonna be at that from 4 to 6, and then turn around and we're gonna go eat after that. Then I got to go to the gala after that. Yeah, we'll have a full day. Then the funeral is Friday morning, so I can't even really go get hammered tomorrow night because the funeral tomorrow morning, Friday morning, 10:30, which we will not be doing a show on Friday because of that. Yeah, I'm a pallbearer.
Okay, well, no, just make sure the other 5 guys.
Well, I think what it's going to be is there are going to be 2 older gentlemen because she was 90, Florine was 90, and so there's
Well, I
going
was
to be a
gonna
couple
say
older.
because I hope they're not relying on you to carry that weight because you're kind of old too. Just saying.
Bro, my birthday is in 2 weeks. Leave me alone, man.
And you're what? How old will you be?
45.
Hey, you were drafted in '84 or '83?
I don't know what you're talking about, man. What you
I
talking
do,
about?
dude. I do exactly know what you're talking about. You were drafted the same year I was born. It's okay.
What you talking about, Nathan? What you talking about?
Be 6'6",
What does it matter? What does it matter? I'm still young. I'm still young at heart.
Hey, age is just a number, buddy. Age is just a number, right?
That's what she said.
Unless that number's over 16, then you need to be there.
That's what she said, Nathan. Age is just a number. And I said no. She goes, but you fit 2 of my bucket list. I said, I'm not listening to any of that nonsense.
Fine. It's fine.
Oh, now, back to the NBA. You and I have not talked about this, okay? In fact, well, hold on. Let's see, where are we at right now? Because we may have to take a quick break. Yeah, let's take a quick break. We'll come back after the break, and then we'll talk about the NBA and what your thoughts are on Fred VanVleet and all that. Okay?
Oh, yeah.
Them losing him with your back thing. Yeah. We'll take this opportunity to thank SRB. If you have needs for engineering, surveying, or planning, hit these guys up. They love to take care of you. And plus, if you have a water treatment plant in your city or your county, they'll love to make sure you have clean drinking water. And as we always say, who the hell does not like clean drinking water? I know I do. What's so bad, Nathan, what's so funny is my water softener went out at my house, okay? But my dog has filtered water. His is
I
working.
mean, I'll be honest with you, that is probably all.
I'm like, how the hell is your filtered water working perfectly? And I'm drinking regular
The
water.
dog has a TV of his own, so that does not surprise me at all.
Yeah, in his own queen size bed in his own room. Yes, he does. But anyway, still, it's just frustrating because I'm like, he's just drinking. He just looks at me, just drinking his water. I'm just looking at him like, well, I still have a couple of Y&B waters, bottle water left. That's why I'm looking for. I got one. By the way, Katrina, one of y'all call Ellis and have him bring me a thing of water because I'm out. I had to because I knew when I missed last month, Nathan, I had 5 left, so it's taking me a whole month. It took me one a week. Oh my God! Oh, Nathan, we got a surprise. We have a surprise guest, brother. You're gonna love it here in just a second when I finish this up. I gotta finish this up. Now you'll love it. And then of course Oak Grove Trucking. If you have needs for dirt, rock, or sand to be moved, hit our guys up over there. They love to take care of you over at Oak Grove. And then of course YNB, family owned and operated since 1912. They are. Go ahead.
No, it's okay, man.
Finish it.
The bank that makes things happen.
Yes, they are. They're an equal housing lender and a member of the FDIC. Proud sponsor for us to go out and support women, minority, and black-owned businesses in the OKC area. You can pre-qualify online at www.ynbok.com. That's www.ynbok.com. Or come into the main location where we are currently right now at 401 Elm. How many steps is it? 55, 50?
Nope, 66.
It's,
66.
did you hear who that was, Nathan?
That'd be the commander.
That would be the commander. 66 steps from historic downtown Yukon, Oklahoma. YB East, which is off the Parkway and 66 or 39th Expressway. YB Mustang, 218 North Mustang Road. YB Parkway, which is just south of I-40 and Garth Brooks, which, by the way, I-40 is an absolute disaster right there in Garth Brooks.
Oh, I know.
It's ridiculous. And like Randy and I were talking, the commander and I were talking about, Nathan, why did they do it during school?
Dude, I don't know. That's the stupidest thing.
Makes no
Here's
sense.
the thing. Have you ever? So I live on 15th and Checkville Road, right?
15th and Check Hall? Is that close?
Yes.
15th and Check Hall?
It's like 3 miles south of, 4 or 5 miles south of
Not
the
too far.
So last August, they started messing with the intersection, right? They turned the whole intersection right where school starts. That's hard. That's hard to eat.
Nathan, oh, okay, then YB Mustang located, YB People is located on 23rd between Rockwell and MacArthur, and then, of course, the House of Creed, handcrafted since 1760. Some good smell. Did you get your new Creed yet?
I need to go down there and get
Yeah, you
some.
need to get some Creed. By the way,
Don't get that. Hey, don't get that old nasty orange bottle. Though.
yeah, you know they have red and orange bottles now. You know that. You want the orange bottle?
I mean, if you want to steak, you get that orange bottle.
Yukon red, not that.
Yeah.
I hope it's not crimson.
No, it's not crimson. It's actually red.
Oh, but crimson is also.
He said the trashy orange is what he's saying. That's right.
Well,
Hey, if you want to steak and drive the ladies away, get that orange bottle.
Oh my God. Anyway, you go into one of their their locations, the Penn Square Mall, Oklahoma City, at Dillard's.
I should have been politically correct. Hold on, let me be politically correct. If you want to drive the women or men away, get the orange bottle.
Nathan, we're not listening to you. We're not listening to you right now. Of course, my guy, the commander, Randy Wright, is joining me since you're not here today. My guy is joining me today to talk about about sports.
Hey, can you hear me?
No, he cannot hear you.
Okay, tell him I'm making the bank money even when I'm out.
He says he's making the bank money even though he's out.
I know he's out. That's why we make him money.
No.
We'd be losing.
No.
That's what he said. I didn't say that's what he said. But what is your view, Randy? Nathan was getting ready to give his view on Van Fleet going out. What is your thoughts on that? And how does that help or hurt the Thunder?
I think it helps Thunder. I think it'll be interesting to see what happens, with injuries during the first 3 to 4 months on all teams. So.
Yeah. Nathan, what is your thought process?
I don't know if you said it the other day. Somebody said it. It was when Westbrook come in.
Westbrook, yeah. That was on our chat. Was that on our chat?
I think it was.
I think
That would be
Westbrook's
hilarious.
pretty good there.
That'd be hilarious is what that'd be. That'd be a power keg, man. I mean,
Right.
Russ and Kevin might get on.
Russ and Kevin will never play together.
No.
That's never gonna happen.
They might.
They might. That's never gonna happen.
If Kevin brings the ball up the floor, Russ might go steal it.
No,
Seriously.
no, that's not gonna happen. By the way, what is your thought process or your thought, Randy, on Russell saying that if no team picks him up, he's gonna retire? Well, you got no choice. Well,
He should have kept his contract at Denver.
he's the one that let that go.
I
I don't think he knew he wanted to. They did not want him, and he knew it. Plus, he and Gordon had got into a fight last year, so I think that had a lot to do with it.
He needs to go play for the G League at night.
He needs to go play for the G League at night. But you know what's that? He with his ego. But I just, to me, Russell, after he got away from Oklahoma City and how Sam Presti protected him for 3 years, when he got away from here, everybody was like, "Oh, this is the real him." Nobody wanted that. He went from Houston to Washington. By the way, the Washington GM was the former assistant GM at the Thunder. He went from there to the Lakers because of LeBron. And then once he got there, LeBron was like, "Oh, this is not the guy." But LeBron, you're the one who destroyed the Lakers. You had a top team and you gave away all. By the way, thank you, LeBron, for our guy.
Caruso.
We'll take Alex Caruso. Thank you, LeBron, for that. So you destroyed the team, but then he went from there to the Clippers, and then from there to Denver. And everybody's like, "Yeah, we're done. We're done." But Sam Presti's the one. Sam Presti supported him and made people think that he was better than he was. Don't you think, Randy?
Yeah, I think Presti did a great job. using him and promoting him.
Right. Well, he promoted him because the Thunder had to have, when Kevin Durant left, you had to have some reason to come watch the game.
And Westbrook's been loyal to Oklahoma City, though.
Was he?
You got to give him.
Was he loyal, or did he have nowhere else to go?
I think he's been loyal. I mean,
I don't think he had anywhere else to go. I think he took his contract here because he had nowhere else to go.
But I mean, he's promoted you. I mean, Oklahoma City. He's talked good about Oklahoma City.
So he deserves a statue.
A lot more than Durant.
Well, I mean, to me, neither one deserves a statue because we don't have a ring. You don't bring me a ring, you don't get a statue.
Well, you got a good
You know
point.
who
there.
does deserve?
They brought the ring.
That would be
They played
SGA.
as a team.
Right. But I mean,
I don't think they played as a team too well with Durant and Westbrook.
Westbrook together. But I mean, don't, like Nathan says, to me, the only person that deserves a statue is SGA. He's the one who brought us on. If he stays here past 10 years, Nathan, I don't know if he's going to do that.
Oh, he will. He will.
I think he will.
Because his 10th year, the 10th year, remember, he gets to be paid more money, and it doesn't go against the salary cap.
It's fine, dude. They're going to pay him whatever he wants, I promise you.
They're going to pay him a lot. Well, I mean,
Here's the
okay.
thing, he's not going to want it, though, dude. We said we had the discussion this year. Like, remember, I said, well, I think he might sign this extension, for this year.
He
just
signed-
because he doesn't care. He doesn't care, dude.
He signed a
He doesn't
2-year.
care.
Well, no, what he signed, a 2-year extension? 3.
No, he signed a 3-year extension.
3-year extension with
I
the
think
4th year.
3 year, yeah.
3-year, 4th year, his option.
Yeah, 3-1.
Yeah, but he's gonna get a walk away after 3 years because that'll be his 10th year, and then he's gonna get paid a buttload of money.
He's going to stay in Oklahoma City, I promise you.
Okay, I have a question for both of y'all. In the end of next year, we have, or this coming year, we have iHeart. This year, if we don't win the championship, let's say we get knocked out in the second round, do you bring him back for the 3rd year, or if we make it to the finals, do you bring him? So anything less than the finals, do you bring iHeart back for the 3rd year and his $30 million?
I think Ihart's gone. I mean, I don't mean that to be mean. I like him. But with the salary cap and everything, with what we're paying the other 3 players will kick in about then.
Yeah, after that next year, yeah.
I think they're going to let him go. Hopefully,
And who else?
Williams or the new center that's going to be
Sorber.
sitting out this year.
Sorber.
I think it all
He's
depends
out
on what
this
he
year,
does.
isn't he?
Doesn't depend. Well, after this year, though, Nathan, we won't know.
Well, I mean, he got hurt.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's gonna miss this year, Nathan. So that you
Yeah,
won't know what he's
I
gonna get.
think it all depends. They'll keep him for his 3rd year. I think they'll keep him for the
He
3rd
thinks Nathan thinks they'll keep him his 3rd year. I don't. I'm with Randy, but you remember that, though, Nathan. I think we win the championship. You keep him for the last year, and you keep Dort. But the question is, at that
Yes.
point, Dort's a free agent in 26, 27, 28.
They're going to resign him.
Do you re-sign Dort or do you get rid of him? I heard they're gonna let.
Here's the-
I heard they're gonna let iHeart and Dort go.
No. They're going to resign Dort. They don't. They don't. And I don't think that's necessarily the smart thing to do. But they're going to do it because of their loyal. The organization's loyal. They're going to.
The organization is loyal, but I mean, that's gonna put you in salary cap hell, though. Randy, does it? Okay,
No,
I'm gonna say
see,
this.
that's the thing, though. Hold on. There's a piece out there, and I can't remember who did it, but there's a piece out there that explains all this, the salary cap and stuff, and they actually don't have to worry about being in the repeater tax for like 5 years.
No. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not talking about the repeater tax. You're going to be, after 27, 28, that year, that's when the SGA's, everybody's contract kicks in. All 3 of them's contract kicks in then. Okay? After 26, 27. So in 2 years, you can do everybody. But the question is, at that point, which is Dort's contract's up, SGA's contract kicks in, J-Dub's contract kicks in, Chet's contract kicks in. What do you do?
Well, I think you're going to see them leave. Those 2 depends on their draft choices, since we've got so many draft choices too. And
Right.
he's not going to hold still. He'll trade. I can see him trade.
Okay, well, who do you think he's going to get rid of, Randy?
I think Ihart and Dort will be the first 2.
That's what I think too.
I
But
think it's
Nathan
all
doesn't
gonna-
think Dort.
I think it's going to
Yeah, it
determine
depends
on
how
how
Wallace
Payson.
comes.
How Payson, yes, exactly right. How Payson turns out.
Yeah, but Kaysen is not Dort.
No, it's not.
He's
That's
not.
the
He's
question,
not Dort.
right?
But Dort,
Well,
remember.
Katie-
But remember though, Nathan, Dort will be 30. in 2 years. He's
Yeah,
27 now, so he'll be
okay.
he'll be 29 to 30 when that
Russo's
contract comes.
31, man.
That'd be a good
Russo's
trade.
31. He's not going to lose anything.
Yeah, but you could trade him and get a lot at that point, though, right?
Who? Dort?
Dort.
Yeah, I
Remember
don't
you
know,
have,
man.
okay, here, hold on. Let me pull it up right here. We'll pull up.
Don't
Well,
you
you
think
can't
you
see.
get more for Kaysen? Don't you think you get more for Kaysen than
You're not trading Kaysen. I'm not trading Kaysen. Are you trading Kaysen, Randy?
No, not at this time.
I'm not trading Kaysen.
Not yet, but if he turns out to be like he was this year, disappears in the playoffs, then I might think about it.
Well, Dort disappeared the last 2 years. He showed up defensively only, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Kaysen didn't even show up defensively in the finals. You know where he found.
Well, he was getting beat up by. Okay, here's
Awful
the
dude.
okay. Here are the Thunder salaries, Nathan. I know you're not watching, but the Thunder salaries. This is what it kicks in and what it's going to look like. I had to put on this, Randy, because it's bigger. As soon as it kicks in. We're waiting for it to kick in on YouTube, Nathan, because it's, there we go. Okay, 27, at the end of 27, you got SGA, iHeart, Dort. Okay, all of them are unrestricted. I think SGA is a restricted free agent, but the others are unrestricted free agents. Isaiah Joe, 2028, I think he's gone. Wiggins, I think he's gone. Jay Will, I think he's gone. K. Rich, I think he's gone. Jang, are we re-signing him after 2026 this year? He's gone. And we can't trade him before that.
2026, Jay was gone?
Jay Will is gone in 2029. 2027 is J-Dub, SGA, iHeart, Dort, and Chet.
Ooh. It's an expensive offseason. Yeah, you're probably right there, man.
Because Chet should say 2027, not 2032.
Why does they want it as long? If they sign for less, that's a whole other story.
Nobody's signing for less, are they, Randy? Can you see that? Nobody's signing for less. The Chet is 2027, not. So at the end of 2027,
So you're thinking iHeart, Dort, none of those guys will sign for less.
iHeart and Dort are not going to sign for less. But to me, what ends up happening to me is if you win the chip next year, okay, or you get to the finals, then iHeart comes back for the third year. You pick up his third year, okay? And then at the end of that third year, if we win again, then you get right. But the point is, do you re-sign him or do you let him go after that point? You have to make a decision next year. And I think if we get to the finals and we win it, you bring iHeart back. Agreed?
Well, it goes to who do we draft? I mean, if there's a good center out there, we draft.
Well, but the problem with Sorber, though, Randy, we won't know what he's like until that third year.
I agree on that, but, you're looking at rookie contracts. Let's say it's 4.6, it goes up,
It still will be way less than 30 or 28.
And
Yeah, but
Utah, we should get Utah's draft pick unless they tank. If they tank, we lose that draft pick.
It goes to 2 seconds.
It goes to 2 seconds, is what he said.
After
Which
that,
doesn't mean anything. 2 seconds is nothing.
No, 2
The
seconds is
Athletic
first.
said it goes. They think Utah will tank.
I think Utah will tank too.
But they
I
said
agree with
if
that.
he
I agree.
tanks, there's something that we would lose a draft choice.
We lose the first round draft choice. It could
I
be 2
thought,
seconds.
I think another one goes to a second.
Well, Nathan said that if they do that, we get 2 draft picks, second rounders.
There's one,
We lose the first round pick, but we get 2 second rounders.
but I
But
don't
still,
know, that was in the Athletic yesterday or day before. They were talking
but still, if we do that, that sucks. We're not getting anything.
No,
I mean, that's just, I just think to me,
well, maybe they'll bring Waters back. I don't know.
he have to throw that in. He has a way to throw that in. Nathan, you noticed that, right? And it's live. It's not on text message. It's actually live. Now, my thing is this: SGA, Chet, and J-Dub, and Kaysen, and let me see who was. Oh, Caruso. They're all locked. Everybody else to me is up for grabs. And Topic. Did you watch him at all, Randy?
Yeah, I'm not too impressed as much.
I don't think he can. I think he's a upgrade passer over Josh.
Yeah.
You think so?
He's an upgraded passer over Josh to me. but neither one of them can play defense.
Well, and his shooting will add to the.
We can't shoot.
Well, I know. That's why it'd be good for the new arena.
Wow. Did you hear that, Nathan?
Save some cost on the new arena with the bricks he throws up.
Oh, God, it's bad. It's bad. Now, the question is.
Is he talking about Topic?
He's talking about Topic, yes.
I think he's going to be able to shoot a little bit.
He can't shoot. Can't shoot. He can't
I
shoot.
think, well, if that's the case, then they're going to keep AJ Mitchell. They're not going to keep him.
Well, I like A.J. Mitchell way better. I like Topic.
Yeah,
Way
AJ
better.
Mitchell. We haven't seen Topic. Let's give him a little bit.
We've seen him in Summer League where if you can't play in Summer League, Nathan, if you can't play in Summer League, Nathan, if you can't play in Summer League, something's wrong. Agreed, Randy?
I agree. The only good thing that could help Topage is our shooting coach that we got.
Hopefully.
Yeah,
He improved a lot of their shooting.
Let's just wait and see.
They
Okay,
need to
guys? Wait
continue
and
to
see.
improve.
I just, guys, I see it. I just don't. I'm trying to be optimistic, okay? But I'm like you.
Chet sucked. Remember that?
No.
You said
Chet,
sucked.
but no. What I'm saying is this: with Topic, after watching him he said, when did he start dribbling, start shooting again? He's been shooting for what, 6 months? 6, 7 months. He's been shooting before the summer league, or 5. Let's say 4 months. Are you trying to tell me that's what came out of 4 months? And now, if you don't get any better 8 months later, you can't shoot.
We'll see. You're
I mean, Randy,
probably right.
no.
When does their practice start? Monday or
Monday or Tuesday. It starts quick this week, this coming week.
Because they play in about a week or so.
The 5th.
Yeah, at Charlotte or here or
Yeah.
somewhere.
Are we going to the game?
The one here.
Nathan, did you see his face? Oh, you can't see his face. I was like, are we going to the one here? He just goes,
You know how exhibition games are.
He and I think Randy, in 18 years, we've been to what? Probably 10, maybe?
Preseasons?
But
Yeah, preseason game, maybe 10.
have we stayed the whole?
No, we have not stayed. Well, before Kimberly, we drank at the bar. But since Kimberly, we leave early.
go to Mahogany.
Wait a minute, she's not listening to this. She, I don't want to get in trouble because she will have my neck. I'm afraid of her.
I'd be okay with that, to be honest. I'd pay money to see it, to be honest.
Hey, the other one I was afraid of because she was a stalker. This one I'm afraid of because she'll just show up right there and let you know right in your face.
Okay,
This-
October 5th, we play at Charlotte.
okay, when do we
This
play?
lady is completely avoiding
7th?
that kind of stuff.
We play at Dallas on the 6th. Yeah, I think it was right around
We play Dallas at home, don't we? Or we play on the road.
that row. We play Charlotte on October 9th, Thursday.
Okay, that Thursday the 9th, Nathan, we play Charlotte at home. Can we just drink? Can we just go to the game and drink? I don't think we'll do a show that night, Nathan. Well, we haven't done it. We haven't done a preseason show. Yes, we did. We did one after the Tulsa. Was it 2? When did 2 years ago when Chet came back because we wanted to see? I don't think we did any last year, Nathan.
Yeah, and you were like, oh, Chet, he's not going to be any good.
That is not. That's what you said. I didn't say that after the
I
Tulsa
didn't
game.
say that. You said that.
No,
You said
after
you
the
were
Tulsa
rough.
game, when they were in Tulsa.
Rough.
No.
Rough.
I liked him because remember that's the game that he came out after saying that about SGA. Remember? Mm-hmm. And you and I had when he said that, and after that we're like, oh, well, he's picked a side on whose side he was on.
Yes.
So he played pretty good. So I remember saying that. So I know we did the one show because that was the only game that was that first game.
Before that, though, you were like, oh, I'm
I
never
agree.
gonna do anything with this guy. Blah, blah, blah.
Why does he got to bring up the fact that I talked trash about Chet? That was a long time ago. That was 3 years ago, bro.
No, what are you talking about 3 years ago? That was
3 years ago.
Yeah.
3 years ago. This is what,
That's
50?
2
This is
years
fourth. Was his 4th year in the league right now, right?
No, this will be his
Fourth
year. But
That's
yeah,
what I
this
said.
will-
So that
hold
was-
on. This will be his 4th, but he's only played 2.
I know, but I said that 3 years ago. Remember when
You
you and
said
Randy, when you and Randy keep bringing up the fact that I was
And you know what? 3 years later, 4 years later, it doesn't matter. You're still wrong.
oh my God.
How much crap do you bring up to Randy that happened in the 80s?
I'm not bringing up anything that happened in the 80s because Randy has all
Whatever,
kinds.
dude.
He has,
Oh,
yes.
that's right, 'cause you were drafted in the 80s. I forgot.
Anyways, okay, here's the football schedule this weekend. How about that? We're going to talk about football now, then we got to go. We're talking about football this weekend, okay?
Is that 4? Oh, I forgot. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Apologize.
Can we move on, Nathan? We're waiting on you to catch up. Can we move on? Randy and I are sitting there looking at the schedule, waiting for you to catch up. Can you catch up so
I
we
mean,
can?
does it matter? Does it matter? OSU stinks. OU's probably playing some rum-dum. Does
No,
it matter?
OU plays Kent State, which is why it's not up here.
It's a rum-dum.
Not this weekend.
I mean, they're off this. No,
They're off.
so they're
They're
off this
off.
weekend.
No. They play Kent State this weekend. They're on this.
Yeah, he said they play Kent State this weekend, off next weekend. That's what I thought. They're off next weekend before Texas.
And then they play Texas.
Yes.
Yeah. But is Mateer going to be back for the Texas game?
Mateer won't be back for, was it 4 weeks?
He said 2 to 3. They said 2 to 3.
They're saying they play Kent State. They're off this week.
He said they're off this week,
Oh, so they're off this week and they play Kent
State's
State
the
next week.
4th.
so it's next week. Yeah, they play Kent State. So he was right, you were wrong, Nathan. I can say it with you.
I'm
You're
like somebody
wrong.
else. I'll admit when
Okay.
I'm-
TCU, Arizona State. Who do you like, Randy? Arizona State's minus 2.5.
Where's it
Over
at?
under 50. Is that Arizona State?
Arizona State.
Minus 2.5. Nathan, over under, Randy, 55.5. He took a deep breath, Nathan.
It's like flipping.
We're not going to hold you to it. I mean, golly, man. It's just
Straight up. didn't it?
Yes, I'm taking Arizona State as well. Nathan?
I guess.
Okay, Saturday, USC at Illinois. Illinois is plus 6.5.
I'm going to take Illinois because I hate, what's his name?
Hey, Nathan's taking Illinois. Nate, you taking Illinois too?
No, I'm taking the Trojans.
He's taking the Trojans.
Of course he is.
Trojan man. Can I
No,
say
he's
that?
not taking the Trojans. He's taking Lincoln Riley.
Yeah.
Can I say? I was too late at it. Oh my God, I'm taking USC as well.
Hey, I'm such a Lincoln fan.
He says he's a Lincoln Riley fan, so he's taking Lincoln. Is what he said.
Is that because your
Well,
school
especially since
can't
you
hold
lost
teams
the
under
last
70
game
right now, or
against
what?
OSU, so.
Hey, is that because you can't hold people under 70 right now, or what?
I'm not saying anything right now. Cincinnati versus KU. Kansas is minus 4.5 at home.
KU.
I'm taking KU too, Nathan.
I'll take KU.
Now, how about that game being on TNT at 11 o'clock? I saw that. That's on TNT.
The next week, the Cowboys are on TNT.
Who do we play?
I think Arizona State.
All play Arizona State. But that's at Arizona State, though, right? That'd be a nice little trip. That'd be nice to go to Scottsdale. That'd be a nice trip. Nathan, LSU and Ole Miss. 2:30 game.
I'm gonna take
LSU.
LSU.
Ole Miss is minus 1.5 point favorites at home.
I'm taking LSU, man.
He's taking LSU.
Yeah.
I agree. All three of us in agreement on that. Auburn at A&M. A&M is minus 6.5 at home.
You know we're going to have to take
I don't know.
A&M or Warren will be calling us.
Yeah, we're we're taking.
John will be harassing us if we don't take A&M.
Well, I don't know, man. I'm going to go ahead and take out Auburn because they're going to be fired up after the last.
Yeah, that's true. We'll get abused if we don't take A&M. So he's taking Auburn. You and I are taking A&M, so we don't get abused. I'm taking A&M too.
John will abuse.
John abuses.
You know A&M goes to OU next year.
Oh, they do. Mm-hmm. Well, hey, we got to. You know what we got to do? We got to get Dearduff to give us sweet tickets for that. For A&M.
He owes us. I hate to say
Oh my God.
he owes us.
Nathan, the other day was that last week or the week before?
We know nothing.
The week before, bro. It was
About
brutal.
3-4 weeks.
Was that long? Because Kimberly was out of town, whatever that was. And we can ask her. Kimberly, when were you out of town? She'd let us know. Okay, Ohio State and Washington. I'm taking the Buckeyes.
Yeah, you got to take them. Okay.
8.5. They're plus 8.5, so we're going to take that. Baylor, how about this? Baylor at Oklahoma State. Oklahoma State's plus 20.5.
God.
Randy?
Seriously?
Randy, go ahead.
Cowboys.
Randy's taking the Cowboys and the points, Nathan.
I'm taking Baylor all day long. The question is not are they going to win by 28. The question is, can they keep Baylor under 60?
Well, the over-under is 57.5.
I'm going away with that. Baylor might even score that many.
I think Oklahoma State's going to play a lot better. Randy does too. I think that the coach is gone now. I think you're going to have a more energetic, a more enthusiastic, a more interested team.
It was
If they
bad
give
the other
up,
day at Tulsa when
He
they,
was
if
saying,
they give up, go
when
ahead,
the
sir.
but Nate,
fans and the players were getting after each
well,
other.
if the fans and players are arguing, Nathan, what does that tell you?
That's just not good.
That's not good.
That's,
But that's what I'm saying. I think that it'll be a completely different, whole
hey,
different atmosphere this
if
weekend. So I'm
Oklahoma
taking Oklahoma
State
State in the points.
if Oklahoma State holds Baylor to 55 points, that is an improvement.
I just think that he goes if they hold them, Oklahoma State holds them to 55. That's an improvement. I think it's going to be a closer game than what you think. That's me. I really do. Uh, Arizona at Iowa State. Arizona, the Cyclones are minus 6.5. They have really surprised me how well they've done
Yes.
this year. I've been
Yes.
really shocked. Randy, you?
Yeah, they play. Seems like one good game, then one average game, then good game, and they were average last week. So I would probably take the Cyclones.
Yeah. Now, this is what pisses me off, Nathan. How the hell do you have Oregon versus Penn State at 6:30 on NBC and Alabama and Georgia at 6:30 on ABC? What? Who schedules something stupid like that? How the hell do you do that?
No, that's
How do you do that? Why is one out at
that's
2:30 and one at? How do you do that?
that's
Well, you got SEC
well, that's the
versus Big
that's the
Ten
conferences
fighting.
trying to compete with each other.
Keep-
No,
That's what it is.
no. I get that, Randy, about SEC in there, but those two games at the same time?
Well, you got the
That's-
OSU Baylor game at 2:30.
Everybody said, Nathan, you got that OSU Baylor
Yeah,
game at
yeah.
2:30.
And ask me how many people actually care about that.
The 45,000 that'll be at the game.
Yeah, they won't be watching TV about it.
Well, you can get. Well, Randy, Randy has multiple TVs, so he'll probably watch
Hey,
two TVs at the time.
don't you mean 4,500? By the way,
No, that's not what I meant. That's not what I meant. I think.
every single one of them.
No, to
beat
be.
OSU
I'm gonna tell you
alone,
this.
too. Every single one of them.
OSU will have a full house on Saturday. I promise you.
Okay.
I promise you, they'll have a full house supporting the new coach, even though he was the offensive coordinator, supporting the new coach and the team. I think Oklahoma State, the fans at Oklahoma State are extremely loyal, bro. I believe that they will support that team and be like, okay, here's a new start. Hey, we got y'all. Let's go.
You
That's
can't.
what
You
I
can't. They don't know any better. You can't blame them for that. It's okay.
Yeah, they know better. Okay, who do we like? Oregon or Penn State to start out? The Nittany Lions are minus 1.5 at home against Oregon. Randy?
I am good.
I'm gonna pick an upset. I'll take Oregon.
Randy's
Yeah,
taking
that's-
Oregon.
yeah, same. That's
You
exactly
taking
what I
Oregon?
would say.
I'm taking Penn State. I'm not a Lanning fan. I just don't like the guy. I'm not a fan of his.
I'll be honest with you. That's who I
But I
want to
hate
be
Penn
higher.
State worse.
Oh, he is not leaving Oregon. OU does not have
No, no,
enough
no,
money.
no. Before they hire.
Before that, Venables, OU
Yes.
didn't have enough money to steal him from Nike. They don't have enough
No, but
money.
they did. That was before he went to Oregon.
I know, but he was going to Oregon. He went to Oregon that same year.
Yes, you're right.
So
That's what
I
I'm
don't
saying.
think OU had enough money to. And I'm not picking them over Phil Knight or Nike. Are you picking OU over Nike?
No.
I'm not either, under no circumstance. Okay,
No.
Alabama and Georgia.
That's gonna
The
be-
Dogs are minus 3.5 at home. And is Athens, right? Is it in Athens? It's in Athens, right, Nathan?
That's a good question. I don't know.
I think it's in Athens.
I can find out.
But anyway, who do we like, Randy? I like Georgia.
Take the Dogs.
I'll take the Dogs too. Nathan,
I'm gonna take Alabama.
he's taking Bama.
Yep.
He just shook his head. Go ahead, Randy.
That's why he's at home.
Oh, I'm not saying anything to that, Nathan. I'm not saying
Not
anything.
either. If he wasn't my boss, I would talk.
Yes, BYU, Colorado.
Oh, that's easy. BYU.
BYU.
Yeah,
BYU. BYU.
9:15 game.
Yeah, it's. Also, yeah, I have a 2:30. It's a 9:15. It should be 2:30.
It's at.
ESPN.
It's at Colorado. It's a 9:15. I had it on there earlier. It was a
I was
mistake.
talking about Alabama, Georgia is at.
We just got to make sure the players don't get high after the second quarter. Or
Well,
third
they'll be
quarter-
high.
over the third quarter. According to Sanders,
He is on fire. Randy's on one right now, Nathan.
that's Dion was saying that. they all light up after the
They-
first quarter. Or
Hey,
something.
speaking of Neon, I feel so
That's
bad
what
for
they
that
do
guy.
up there. That's
Yeah, we don't feel bad for him. He survived cancer, bro.
That's what
Okay.
I'm saying. Like with the toe though, did he have his toe cut
He
off?
got his toes cut off, and then he had a cancer scare. After that, he had to have his gallbladder taken out. Okay, Nathan, we're going to go through the top 10 games for the Thunder, the first 10 games, and then we're going to be done.
Can we not do first 11?
No, we only do 10. You know that. Rockets at home, which scares me because the whole show of that. But with losing Fred Van Fleet, what is your thought process? Does that make it easy? Do you believe we have a better chance of winning, or you still think we're going to have a
because
chance?
he always gave us fits. He
Yeah.
gave SGA fits guarding him, and
Well, he didn't guard him. The other one guarded him.
yeah, but they switched
Yeah.
off. He guard, but he'd steal, and he hit those threes to kill us that
Yeah.
first game in Houston last year.
Yeah, I know. I had to do FaceTime with Little G, and he gave me a
God.
napkin. He gave me a Kleenex to see if I was okay.
He probably needed more. He needed a pool towel.
I was so pissed off at that.
I picked the Rockets to lose, Thunder to win that.
Okay,
I'm picking the Rockets to win now.
he's picking the Rockets to win. Okay, both of y'all. If SGA has 19 points, and of course to break Kevin Durant's record, do you believe the Thunder will run a pick and roll or something pick with Kevin Durant for SGA to be guarding Kevin Durant, or Kevin Durant to be guarding SGA with him having 19 points?
Yes.
I do too.
Absolutely.
And I will be filming it and posting about it for sure if that happens. You know, because, but my thing is this, how is it still only 72 games? You would think of all the scores, I mean, how do you not score 20 points if you're LeBron or you KD or, you know, SGA or you know, whoever these scores are, what's your guy's name for Phoenix? Devin Booker. How do you not score 20 points more than, I don't understand that.
They have off nights, man. Off nights.
Yeah, but they're shooting 20 times a game.
If you shoot 20 times a game and you miss half of them, I mean.
Yeah, but that means you're not going to the free throw line?
Just saying, man.
There's
You
10
have an off
points
night.
right there, a free throw line for SGA.
Yeah, well, SGA is shooting, what was he? He was 50, 30, 88, or 89. He wasn't 50, 40. He wasn't 50, 40, 90.
He's the free throw merchant.
Yeah, he is. Okay, game 2. Pacers.
That's going to be a good one, man.
W.
W.
Is that
Pacers.
They
Lost a couple key players.
Yeah, they're at Indianapolis. So I believe the Thunder are 1-1 to me. At the Hawks, 2-1. Randy thinks 3-0, right? Randy, you 3-0.
3-0.
I'm 2-1. You're 2-1, Nathan, right?
I'm 2-1. I said they win the Pacers, though.
At the Mavs.
That's going to be a tough game because you got to see we're playing every 2 days. They're going to be tired.
And it's on like it's a Thursday or Monday. It's an odd night. Is it a Monday or a Thursday? It's a weird night.
October 27th.
Seven.
I still think the Mavericks, without Kyrie,
We don't play good against the Mavs.
We don't play against the Mavs, but without
It's on a
Kyrie,
Monday.
though,
That's on a
it's on a
Monday
Monday.
Yeah, they'll win that. They don't have Kyrie. They don't have a point.
Yeah, that might be worth the trip to. Well, no, I can't. I got to work. Damn it. That'd be a
It would be
trip.
nice if somebody would take us with them and get us some tickets out of Dallas.
Well, they're free tickets, so that's easy.
You got free tickets for you.
Well, if I'm taking somebody, they're free tickets. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Okay. So what are we saying, Randy? You said loss or W?
I think I'm going to put a loss on it.
So Randy's 3-1. I'm gonna say we're gonna win. So I'm gonna say 3-1.
Yeah, I say 3-1.
Because without Kyrie, I don't think they're quite the
You're
same
right.
team.
Say,
But they.
I know they play us tough. I know they play us
give us
tough.
fits.
They really do, and especially what they've done with their front line, matching us with big and long at the point at the 3-point line, and then having those 3 bigs inside. The Kings at home. That's a back-to-back.
yes, it is. Better win it, though.
Kings has some injuries and some. I think we'll beat the Kings at home.
I think we'll beat them too. So Randy says we're 4-1. I think we're 4-1.
Hey,
Wizards.
we know, is J-Dub going to be good for opening night?
J-Dub is good for opening night, is he, Randy?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
They said
he
he
says
is.
yeah.
Okay.
The Wizards at home will win that, right?
Better. Better.
Then the Pelicans at home.
Yeah, we win that one too.
So we all agree we're 6-1 at this point. Is that what we're thinking? Clippers at the Clippers. And I even said this. How do we go from L.A. to Portland to
Sacramento.
Sacramento?
And then to
Using
Memphis.
the airplane.
And then to Memphis. And then to Memphis. No.
Using the airplane.
He's going to use an airplane. No, I get that, but I'm talking about travel-wise. I mean, why wouldn't you go L.A., Sacramento, Portland, then there?
I know. You got the 4th, the 5th, and the 7th.
And then you have Memphis after that.
And then
So
Memphis
you
on the
got
ninth.
3.
And Memphis on the 9th.
4 games and 5. Is it 4 games? And
4 games is
I think we'll win 2 out of 3 out of that.
2 out of 3. So Randy
I
thinks
don't
we'll
know
be.
games and 6 nights
which
on the road.
one yet, but I'd say 2 out of 3 will.
So we're gonna be 8-2. I figured I said that at worst we'd be 7-3. If we're 6-4, I'm worried. But I think at worst we should be 7-3.
You think, and the 4th is what, Tuesday, and that's gonna be on NBC?
Yeah. November 4th is a Tuesday.
Yeah, watch live on NBC Peacock.
Another subscription.
Well, that can't be at 10 o'clock. That's a late game. That late?
Yep. Yep,
I mean, that must be 9 o'clock, right? It has to be 9 o'clock.
it's 8 o'clock their time, so.
Oh, yeah, that makes
Could
sense.
be
10
NBC
o'clock
out
our
there,
time.
I don't know. That's.
Yeah, it'd be 8 o'clock their
They-
time. That
they
makes
shows
sense.
NBC on
Yeah.
the deal.
But so I'm thinking 7-3, 7-3 at worst. Right, Randy? You're about the same. I mean, at worst, Nathan, you're 7-3.
Yes. Yes.
I'm thinking that's if we're 6-4, I'm gonna be worried. Is all I can say.
I'll be worried. I'll be a little
You know,
irritated.
you got
but
10
not worried.
games in 2 weeks.
10 games in 2 weeks.
You know, that's a lot of games in,
Yeah.
first 2 weeks.
What's that? 10 games in 15 days, 16
14
days.
days.
You got to see who some of these teams are playing. I think when you hit the Hawks and Mavs, I think we'll win one, lose one. Which one of those? A lot depends.
A lot depends
I
on
think-
what.
I know the Hawks supposed to be better this year.
I just don't worry about the Hawks so much because
Don't either.
they don't match up with us. They really don't. Man, who matches up with us is the Rockets, the Mavericks, the Kings, the Clippers. We play the Kings twice. I just noticed that. But anyway, they match up with us really, really well.
Somebody got hurt on the Kings. He was out the first of the year for the Kings.
Who was it that's out, Nathan? Do you remember?
Uh,
Is that well, they changed their roster up so much this year that they got rid of everybody.
they did.
Somebody was talking, I saw this thing on the internet talking about Sabonis to Oklahoma City. I go, why would we want Sabonis? I like him, but he doesn't do anything for us.
Yeah, but did you see the trade that you have to give up to get him?
Yeah, but that just I'm just not. I wasn't interested in it. I'm not interested. I mean, I like Sabonis a whole lot, but he doesn't fit what we're trying to do. We need another big. We need an iHeart.
Is Schroeder there?
Schroeder's there now.
We need another shooter, though.
We need a shooter bad. And my deal is this: people like Isaiah Joe. I said I love Isaiah Joe, but his time has come and gone with us.
He's good during the season, but
I'm just saying.
playoff time, it's a whole different.
I mean, you can't
animal.
play him. I mean, Nathan Rainey and I are sitting there screaming in the playoffs, like, just take him out. If he misses his first shot, take him out. They're going to attack him immediately defensively. I mean, Indiana attacked him. Denver attacked him every single play they got a chance. They attacked him every time he was on the floor. You couldn't keep him on the floor.
Nope.
You know, that's just sad. So, but anyway, anything you want to talk about, Nathan? Randy?
No, I think I'm going to go Baylor is going to score
No,
55
I don't know who's
points.
playing
We're not
this
listening.
weekend.
He says he's going to take Baylor scoring 55.
Yeah, okay.
He just laughed.
55, how they pass, but they don't have much defense either.
Yeah,
Well, they don't need defense to score points.
I think we'll come out fired up. I mean,
I do too.
It was bad last week. I mean, I've never.
It's been bad all season.
Well, no, but last week especially, Nathan, when you got the students booing Gundy as he's running out, number one. Number two, when the fans are arguing with the players and the players are yelling back at the fans, that's not good.
No, it's not.
And let's face it,
I mean,
the South
honestly,
Side.
I think it's hilarious. I'm just saying.
No, but I'm saying the South. Of course, you think it's hilarious, but I'm just saying on the South side of the stadium, that's your loyal side of fans. Your more obnoxious fans are on the North side, so they can scream at the opposing team. But you're good homegrown fan supporter on the South side behind your home team, and for them to be yelling at the players and that's not good.
All right, I'll go ahead and throw out my support. I'll wear my.
Okay, well then in that case, we can also say we're happy about Mateer. How about that? I'm really not. I'm really not. I'm really not.
I remember them yelling at the Auburn quarterback last year when he was at OU.
Jackson Arnold.
Yeah, that's right. Didn't y'all yell at him last year?
Because he was horrible.
He looked like he was pretty good against OU, did he not, Randy? He looked like he was pretty good against last week. Looked like
he was okay.
Oh my God, he was really good against y'all last week. He was not just okay.
Did they win the game?
OU won the game because of two plays that.
Who had better
Okay,
stats?
first of all,
he did better than Mateer.
He had better stats than Mateer.
Okay, so it's not about stats. It's about the eye test. Who won the game? That's all that matters.
Okay.
I mean, if
Don't even say we
the
cheated
Auburn
because that's a
fans
bunch of crap.
cheated to win, beat them. So
He said, "Don't say they cheated to win." Is what he said. Don't say.
that's what. You ought to be used to that. That's what they say
Oh.
every time they lose. They got cheated by the refs.
Ooh, Nathan.
How many basketball games did we go? And we used to bet how fast before they would say they were getting
cheated, right?
Usually it's first 5 minutes.
First 5 minutes of the game, Nathan. First 5 minutes of
What's
the
the
game.
difference? Because they suck at basketball.
He said because they suck at basketball. I'm just saying,
They
brother.
do.
I'm
Do
just
they
saying.
not? They do.
I'm just saying. But anyway, all right, brother, I'm out of here. I got to go train kids at 4 o'clock. So, are y'all? What did you decide? Well, hey, let me get off the line and then tell me about this because Gary texted me. Hey, Nathan, good talking to you, brother. Hopefully you'll be back on the air soon, and hopefully your daughter's feeling better, bro.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
That's my guy, Nathan Taylor, YMB, of course. We were joined by the commander. He finally he took over as a co-host today. I kind of like that. If I'd have known he was really actually going to be down here with me, I'd have gave him his own microphone and headphones.
You had to improve.
Executive
Oh,
producer.
he said the show needed improvement since you were gone. That being said,
Producer, he's not.